Hello everyone, welcome to Arvig Language of Education. My name is Urbi. In this video, we are going to discuss about figure of speech. We are going to discuss what is figure of speech, types of figure of speech, and how to find figure of speech in given sentences. Let's start a brief discussion of figure of speech. What is figure of speech? A figure of speech is a deviation from the ordinary use of words in order to increase their effectiveness. In other words, we can say a figure of speech is a way of describing something or someone interestingly and vividly. The words or phrases may not mean exactly what they are suggest, but they paint a clear picture in the mind of a reader and listeners. A figure of speech can be in the form of a phrases or a single word. अगर हम इसी बात को हिंदी में समझें तो किसी भी साधारण बात को अधिक प्रभावशाली या आकर्षक ढंग से कहने के लिए ही फिगर ऑफ स्पीच का यूज किया जाता है। जैसे हिंदी व्याकरण में अलंकार का प्रयोग किया जाता है, वैसे ही इंग्लिश में फिगर ऑफ स्पीच का प्रयोग किया जाता है। नाउ Types of figures of speech. The figures of speech listed is over 100, but in this video we will cover top 22 of these. These are simile, metaphor, personification, oxymoron, hyperbole, alliteration, onomatopoeia, apostrophe, metronymy, paradox, synecdoche, assonance, pun, antithesis. Irony, understatement, litotes, chiasmus. Anaphora, epistrophe, rhetorical question, climax. The first and most commonly used figure of speech is simile. In a simile, two things which are completely unlocked are compared with each other. A simile is introduced by the words such as like, so, as, etc. A simile is a figure of speech that compares two things in an interesting way using the words like or as. The purpose of a simile is to spark an interesting connection in a reader's or listener's mind. A simile is one of the most common forms of figurative language. Simile examples can be found just about anywhere, from poems to song lyrics and even in everyday conversations. चलिए सिमिली को हिंदी में समझते हैं। जब दो भिन्न भिन्न वस्तुओं की तुलना की जाए और उन दोनों में कम से कम एक विशेषता दोनों में पाई जाए तो वहाँ पर सिमिली फिगर ऑफ स्पीच होती है। इसे हिंदी में उपमा अलंकार भी कहते हैं। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सी स्विम्स लाइक ए डॉल्फिन। वह डॉल्फिन की तरह तैरती है। वी क्लियरली नो द कंपेरिजन इज ऑन स्विमिंग। In this sentence, we are comparing someone's swimming skill to that of the dolphin. इस सेंटेंस में उसकी स्विमिंग स्किल की तुलना डॉल्फिन की स्विमिंग स्किल से की गई है। In given sentence, figure of speech is simile because of comparing two different things by using the word like. As cool as cucumber. In this sentence, we are comparing someone and cucumber on the basis of coolness by using the word as. The two goldfish were like floating butterscotch candies. In this sentence, goldfish is compared with butterscotch candies by using words like. He eats like a horse. In this sentence, we are comparing his eating habit to that of the horses. Second figure of speech is metaphor. It is an informal or implied simile in which the words like, as are avoided. Metaphor is a figure of speech that describes an object or action in a way that is not literally true, but it helps explain an idea or make a comparison. अगर हम मेटाफर को हिंदी में जानें तो मेटाफर वह फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है जिसमें हम विभिन्न वस्तुओं की तुलना लाइक, सो या एज शब्दों का यूज किए बिना करते हैं। मेटाफर को हिंदी में रूपक अलंकार भी कहते हैं। नाउ मूव ऑन टू एग्जाम्पल्स। फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज यू आर माई सनशाइन। तुम मेरी जिंदगी की रोशनी हो। It means you are light of my life, you are dear to me, you are important and special. Unless the speaker is literally speaking directly to sunshine, then it is a metaphor. Second example is life is a journey, find your own way. जीवन एक यात्रा है, अपना रास्ता स्वयं खोजें। Life has been compared with a journey because of directly compares two dissimilar things without using like or as. In this sentence, figure of speech is metaphor. Third example is she is apple of my eyes. वह मेरी आँखों का तारा है। The person who is the apple of your eyes is someone that you find sweet and nice to look at. In that way, they are being compared to an apple without using like or as. Fourth example is he is the sun of my sky, the light of my life. Since the earth revolves around the sun, this sentence means that a person's life revolves around the person. In other way, we can say, I can't live without you. Unless the speaker literally speaking directly to sun and light, then this sentence is metaphor. Third figure of speech is personification. In personification, non-living things, abstract idea or qualities are mentioned as human or living things. It is used to personify the object which are not human. We depict the non-human entity in such a way that is humanly. चलिए हिंदी में समझें। जब किसी निर्जीव या अमूर्त विचार का उस प्रकार वर्णन किया जाए जैसे कि उसमें जीवन हो तो ऐसे फिगर ऑफ स्पीच को पर्सोनिफिकेशन कहते हैं। पर्सोनिफिकेशन को हिंदी में मानवीयकरण कहते हैं। लेट्स मूव ऑन टू एग्जाम्पल्स। द वाइंड विस्पर्स थ्रू द ट्री। The wind is keeping a secret with the trees. The wind is not making a lot of noise. In given sentence, human quality is given to wind. Hence, in this sentence, figure of speech is personification. Second example is the flame of the candle danced in the dark. A candle flame cannot actually dance. This just means the candle fluttered and looked as if it were dancing. Third example, the sun is smiling at us. The streets are calling me. The sun, which is a non-living entity, has been granted the quality of human and said to be smiling, which means that day was sunny and the sunlight was pleasant and welcome. Streets cannot really call you. We have personified the street by giving it the human ability to call. Fourth example is the sun happily greeted everyone good morning. The sky turned dreary as the gloom clouds enveloped it. The sun is a non-human object but has been given human characteristics since greeting can only be performed by living creatures. Next figure of speech is oxymoron. In this figure of speech, two terms which are opposite in meaning are placed side by side and they formed one lovely phrases. An oxymoron is when two words are used together in a sentence, but they seem to be in contrast with each other. An oxymoron is a figure of speech that willingly uses two differing idea. आइए हिंदी में समझें। ऑक्सीमोरन वह अलंकार है जिसमें एक ही वस्तु के दो परस्पर विरोधी गुण एक साथ दिखाए जाते हैं। ऑक्सीमोरन को हिंदी में विरोधाभास अलंकार कहते हैं। नाउ मूव ऑन टू एग्जाम्पल्स। लाइफ इज बिटर स्वीट। इट डिस्क्राइब्स ए ब्लेंड ऑफ इमोशंस that are sweet but also tinged with sadness. The feeling and memories you have make you simultaneously happy and sad and are therefore bittersweet. There are so many examples of oxymoron. All examples contain words that seem to contradict each other. Let's see some examples. Sweet sorrow, stop keep moving, big wavy, open secret, passive aggressive, original copy, alone together, deafening silence, clearly confused, living dead. Next figure of speech is alliteration. The repetition of the same letter or syllable at the beginning of two or more words is called alliteration. It is the series of words which commence with the same letter. Alliteration consists of the repetition of a sound or of a letter at the beginning of two or more words. आइए एलिट्रेशन को हिंदी में जानें। जब किसी काव्य को सुंदर बनाने के लिए किसी वर्ण की बार बार आवृत्ति हो तो वहाँ पर एलिट्रेशन होता है। एलिट्रेशन को हिंदी में अनुप्रास अलंकार कहते हैं। लेट्स मूव ऑन टू एग्जाम्पल्स। पीटर पाइपर पिक्ड ए पैक ऑफ पिकल्ड पेपर्स। ए पैक ऑफ पिकल्ड पेपर्स पीटर पाइपर पिक्ड। If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? In this Peter Piper examples, repeated successive words start with consonant sound P, so that's alliteration. Next example is perfect piece of pizza for party people to pass around. We notice in this example the consonant sound P at the beginning of various words, so that's alliteration. Next example is aspect, excitement, exactly at the exit. In this example, repeated successive words start with vowel sound E, so that's alliteration. Next example, busy buzzing, the bee behaved beautifully. We notice in this example the consonant sound V at the beginning of various words, so that's alliteration. This is part 1 of figure of speech video. We will cover the rest figure of speech in next video, figure of speech part 2. Thanks for watching.